Science fiction is more than just spaceships and laser beams. It's a mirror held up to our own humanity, showing us where we're going and what we might lose along the way. Today, we're counting down 10 of the most influential, mind-bending, and visually stunning sci-fi films ever made. From survival on Mars to the mysteries of the cosmos, let's dive in. Number 10. Cloverfield. We're starting with a film that redefined the found footage genre. Cloverfield isn't just a monster movie, it's a visceral, first-person experience of a city under siege. Produced by J.J. Abrams, the film follows a group of friends trying to rescue a loved one during a massive biological attack on New York. What makes Cloverfield stand out is its commitment to the ground-level perspective. We don't see the monster from a news helicopter or a military command center. We see it through the lens of a handheld camera, making the scale of the destruction feel terrifyingly personal. It tapped into post-9/11 anxieties with such precision that it remains one of the most effective horror sci-fi hybrids of the 21st century. Number 9. Sunshine. Danny Boyle is a chameleon of a director, but Sunshine might be his most underrated work. Set 50 years in the future, the sun is dying, and a crew is sent to jumpstart it with a massive stellar bomb. The first 2 acts are a masterclass in hard science fiction and psychological tension. The ship's design is claustrophobic, contrasting beautifully with the terrifying majesty of the sun. But it's the 3rd act where things get controversial. It shifts into a psychological slasher film, how the proximity to such overwhelming power can break the human mind. Whether you love the twist or not, the visuals and Cillian Murphy's performance are undeniable. Number 8. A Quiet Place. How do you make a sci-fi movie where the most important element is silence? John Krasinski's A Quiet Place turned the genre on its head by making sound the ultimate enemy. In a world overrun by blind aliens with hypersensitive hearing, a family must live in absolute silence to survive. This film is a masterclass in visual storytelling. Because the characters can't speak, every gesture, every look, and every meticulously placed footstep carries immense weight. It's sci-fi at its most intimate, focusing on the lengths a parent will go to protect their children in a world where a single sneeze is a death sentence. Number 7. Gravity. Alfonso Cuarón's Gravity is less about aliens and more about the sheer hostility of the vacuum of space. Sandra Bullock gives a career-best performance as Dr. Ryan Stone, an engineer stranded in orbit after a debris chain reaction destroys her shuttle. The cinematography here is groundbreaking. Cuarón uses incredibly long, unbroken takes to simulate the feeling of weightlessness and the terrifying lack of a down or up. It's an 80-minute panic attack that somehow manages to find a spiritual core. It's a story of rebirth, literally, as Stone has to find the will to live when every law of physics is trying to pull her away from home. Number 6. The Martian. Based on Andy Weir's best-selling novel, Ridley Scott's The Martian is the most optimistic sci-fi film on this list. It's a love letter to human ingenuity. When Mark Watney is left for dead on Mars, he doesn't give up. He uses botany, chemistry, and physics to survive. What I love about The Martian is how it celebrates the problem-solving aspect of science. It's not about magic tech, it's about using what you have, even if that's just some potatoes and a lot of duct tape. It's funny, thrilling, and surprisingly grounded in real NASA-level science. Number 5. Looper. Rian Johnson's Looper is a gritty, noir-infused take on time travel. In the future, when the mob wants to get rid of someone, they send them back 30 years to be executed by loopers. The catch is eventually you have to close your loop by killing your future self. It's a brilliant setup that leads to a deep meditation on fate and change. Joseph Gordon-Levitt went through hours of prosthetics to look like a young Bruce Willis, and the two play off each other perfectly. It's a rare time travel movie that cares more about the emotional consequences of meeting your older self than the technical paradoxes of the machine itself. Number 4. District 9. District 9 came out of nowhere and changed the game for low-budget, high-concept sci-fi. Neil Blomkamp used the genre to tell a searing allegory for apartheid and xenophobia. Instead of invading Earth, These aliens are refugees, starving, sickly, and forced into slums in South Africa. The found footage style returns here but is used to create a sense of hyperrealism. Sharlto Copley's performance as Wikus, a bumbling bureaucrat who begins to transform into one of the aliens he despises, is both tragic and grotesque. It's visceral, political, and features some of the best creature design in cinema history. Number 3. Ex Machina. If you want a film that will keep you up at night questioning the nature of consciousness, Ex Machina is it. Alex Garland's directorial debut is a tense, three-person chamber drama about a programmer invited to perform a Turing test on a highly advanced humanoid AI named Ava. The film is chillingly quiet. It plays with the power dynamics between the creator, the brilliant but toxic Nathan, the observer, Caleb, and the creation, Ava. Alicia Vikander's performance is hauntingly perfect. She moves with just enough mechanical precision to remind you she isn't human, yet displays enough soul to make you question if that even matters. It's a film about manipulation, and by the end, you won't know who is playing whom. Number 2. Arrival. Arrival is, in my humble opinion, the most intelligent sci-fi film of the last decade. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, it moves away from the war with aliens trope and focuses on something much more difficult: communication. When 12 mysterious spacecraft land around the world, the military brings in a linguist, Louise Banks, to translate their language. The film explores the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, the idea that the language you speak actually shapes the way you perceive time and reality. It's a beautiful, emotional puzzle that rewards multiple viewings and leaves you with a profound sense of wonder about the human experience. Number 1. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Was there ever any doubt? Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey is the Big Bang of modern science fiction. Released a year before the actual moon landing, its special effects still hold up today because they were created with painstaking practical detail. This isn't just a movie, it's an experience. From the Dawn of Man sequence to the chilling, polite malice of the HAL 9000 computer, 2001 asks the biggest questions possible. Where did we come from? Where are we going? And what happens when our tools become smarter than us? It's a non-linear, visual poem that proves sci-fi can be high art. It is the gold standard against which every other film on this list is measured. That's our list. From the terrifying silence of A Quiet Place to the cosmic journey of 2001, these films represent the absolute best of what the genre can do. They challenge us, scare us, and most importantly, they make us look at our own world a little differently. But sci-fi is subjective. Did your favorite make the cut? Or did I leave out a masterpiece? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of cinema. I'll see you in the future.